Don't worry, you're not alone. Baby, those days are gone.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Carls.
And I'm Cass.
And for today's video, we're going to do a story time.
We're going to expose someone. We're going to expose like a business. So grab your hot Cheetos and go grab your soda.
Go grab your coffee.
Whatever the fuck your Bucana bottle, because it's about to be lit. So the story time that we are going to be talking about today is like a little bit serious, and it's not clickbait. Like, we're not making any of this up. This is like legit what happened to us while we were at Rosarito. For those who haven't been there, just be smart in what hotel, Airbnb you guys are getting, or if you have been there. I know some like hotels are really strict with like the visitors policy, with like anything, they're really strict. So since since it was our second time going to Rosarito, it was our second time also staying at this specific hotel. It is called Las Olas Resort.
Last year we didn't have a problem. The only thing that was kind of sketchy last year was that it was really an empty, like it's a really empty hotel, which is weird. Like, you're literally like the only guest there. Like, it's so empty that you can hear like literally any noise.
Like, if you breathe, like you can literally hear yourself breathe.
Yeah, like it's that empty. It's really nice. Like, it's a really nice resort and everything, but it's just like, that's what kind of threw us off last year, was that it was like really like empty. So that's the only thing. But other than that, last year our experience was like fine. This year they told us that so we had already paid to include an extra person into our room, because it was 5 of us. So we had already, it was only for 4, but we added on another person, so we had to pay another charge for that. And then, so both Friday and Saturday, we had people over, because people were, like our friends that were out there that were staying in another hotel, they wanted to pregame with us. So they came over, like crossing the entrance and nothing, like no problem. And we didn't even think there was going to be a problem, because they weren't staying with us, they were just going to pregame. So, like, the securities didn't say nothing, nothing happened. Like, they were just going to pregame with us, and then we're going to go to Papa's Beer.
But keep this in mind, guys, the entrance of our hotel, it's like, it has like a little, not like a little gate. You know, like when you pay for parking, and it has that little thing, and there's always a security guard standing there. Like, always. So, your car can't get through unless they open that. Or, like, you can't get through the hotel. You can't get inside the hotel. Like, if you do go through the hotel, you have to pass the desk, the front desk, and like the little barda thingy. So like, when our friends came over, everyone knew that they came over because the front desk is there. Like, we're telling you, like, the security guard's there with the barda. You can't go in unless they open it with like the barda.
So there was like no problem with that. Then we just pre-gamed and left. And then Saturday, same thing, pre-gamed and left. Okay. So we had no problem Friday, Saturday. So we wake up Sunday, and my friend and I were going to go get food. And we go to the car. We had to move the car all weekend because we were just in and out of the taxi. And we go into the car, and this worker's like, you have a flat tire. And I was already driving the car. And then I was like, what? And I was going down because the hotel goes like this, like the parking structure. So I was going down, and he was like, you have a flat tire. And I was like, we haven't moved the car all weekend. Like, how do we have a flat tire? And then he was like, but he like right away like caught on to it, like, you have a flat tire. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I didn't even notice. And then, so I go back up, we check the tire, and it's like completely flat. And we're like, what the hell? Like, we haven't moved here all weekend. What the hell's happening? So we were like, whatever. So he was like, oh, like, I'll fix it for you guys. And then we're like, fuck, like, we're gonna have to tip him now because he's fixing it for us. So then he fixed it for us, and we tipped him, which there was no problem with that because he was like a really nice guy. But it was just like weird because like all weekend we didn't move the car, and when we got there was no flat tire, nothing.
So that was like on Sunday morning. Okay, so then we got ready, we went to the beach, we spent our whole day at the beach. We came back, our other friends come again to our room for the pregame, and as we were entering, the security guards at the door told us they can't get in unless you guys pay us. So like, we were like, why? We already paid. Yeah. Like, we already paid the extra people. Like, why do we have to keep paying? And like, guys, like, I'm not like really like a fighter, like, but when someone's trying to take advantage of us, then I will literally, like, I will step in. And me and the security guard were just going back and forth. I was telling him, pero por qué tenemos que pagar? Like, we already paid. So then our friends were like, nah, just like, don't argue with him, like, we'll just pay them. So then my friends ended up paying the security guard. So then,
But the thing is, like, they never stopped us or said anything Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Until Sunday.
so we were like, why is it such a big deal all of a sudden now?
Yeah.
Like, they never, like, if those were against the rules or like whatever they had on their list, they could have stopped us and gave us a warning saying, whoa, like, you guys have too many people, like, you guys can't do that. And then we would have, like, our friends would have left, like, no biggie, you know, like, whatever. But the thing is that they kept watching us, like, they kept watching our friends, like, walk in and out of the hotel. So we're like, we didn't really, like, think it was a problem then if we weren't getting told anything. Guys, like, going back, the security guards were working at the hotel. They worked there. So we thought it was okay as long as we paid them. So yeah, so the security guard kept fighting us for us to give him money. So then our friends ended up giving them money, and then we left. Like, we went to our room. Everything was okay.
So, okay, so this is Monday morning. Monday morning, that guy that fixed our tire, he was gonna fix our tire again because he put the spare, but then he was like, oh, I'll just pump air to your other original tire and then it'll be fine, so you don't have to drive back to home, like, with the spare, because that's more dangerous. So he just put air, because I guess it wasn't a flat, like, it was just like a weird story. The air just got out of the tire.
It was like a bottle cap stuck to, like he said, like the rim of the tire. So that's what made it go flat.
So then the guy, it was like early in the morning, the guy's not there, and then this other security guard comes and he's like, oh, did you guys call up because you guys needed help with the flat? And we were like, oh yeah. And then we were like, we're looking for Edgar, because that was the guy that had originally helped us. And then he was like, oh, he's not here, like, I'll help you guys. And we're like, okay. Like, this guy was really cool, and like he was like telling us, like, he was like, so what happened last night? And we were like, what happened last night with what?
Oh, yeah.
And then he was like, oh yeah, like, I heard a bunch of chisme about you guys. And we were like, what? And then he was like, yeah, like, I heard a bunch of, like, that you guys were bringing in people and that it wasn't allowed. So then we were like, what the heck? Like, how do you, like, know our business? And then he was like, oh, like, all the security guards are talking about it last night because they saw footage. And we're like, footage of what? And he was like, of you guys coming over with your friends and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, you guys were, like, supposed to add them. Like, you were supposed to pay. And we're like, we did pay. And then he was like, yeah, but, like, you're supposed to register them to the room. And then he was like, and we were like, well, you're security guards, because he was one of them. He wasn't the one that, like, we paid, but he was one of the securities. He was like, we told them, we were like, well, we paid them. Like, if they kept the money to themselves and not give it to the hotel, that's on them. That's not on us. Like, I don't know what you want us to do about that. But, like, we had already paid, and, like, we had already paid a lot for the fucking room, and we still had to pay for all of our friends to come in just to, like, hang out.
But we didn't know we had to pay.
Yeah, so the fact that the security guards kept our money and didn't report it, that's not our fault. So then we were just like, oh, what the hell? So, like, we told him that. Like, well, this whole entire time he's fixing our tire. But he was being cool. Like, he wasn't being a dick about it. And he was just like, oh, no, like, it's cool. Like, I'm pretty sure, just tell them, like, this and this and that. Like, just tell them your story and they'll believe you. And we were like, believe us? Like, what are you talking about? Like, he was like, yeah, because they're going to give you a hard time checking out. And then we were like, what are you talking about? Like, we were just so confused because we didn't do nothing wrong. And then whatever. So he helps us, like, fix the tire. He's like, just keep the spare, don't switch the tire because there's a staple on the what's it called, on the tire. And we're like, a staple? Like, the guy from the day before never found the staple. He only found the bottle cap.
So all of a sudden, where is the staple coming from?
Yeah, so now we have a fucking staple on the tire. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, there was nothing wrong with the tire. Like, what the hell? So then whatever. So we go back into the room. And the guy, Edgar, that had originally fixed our tire, the nice one, came into our, like, well, he didn't come into our room, but he knocked on our door, and we're like, oh, like, they already helped us fix the tire. And he was like, oh, did you switch? And we're like, no, because there's the staple. And he was like, I checked it yesterday, there was no staple. And then he was like, okay, well, like, let's go take a look at it, because, like, you guys driving with the spare is more dangerous than you driving with the regular tire or whatever. So we go in, and he's like, oh, so he tells us the same thing. He's like, oh, yeah, like, I heard everyone in the front desk talking about you guys. And we were like...
And I was like...
And we were like,
what you mean?
The fuck? Like, what's going on? We were just
no, but, like, me, because, like, this is how I am. Like when I find chisme, like le pico so they can tell me. So I was like I was making fun of it. I was like, oh, sí. I was like, ¿qué te contaron? Like I was like, dinos, huh? I was like, dinos. And then like he was was telling us the same thing. He was like, oh yeah, los de la seguridad, el front desk was telling me that you guys were coming home at 6 o'clock in the morning, that you guys brought all your friends, yada yada yada, and like. He was telling us the same thing that the other guy was telling us.
And we were like, why does everyone know our fucking business?
Like, it's none of your business what we're doing. Like, we're staying at the hotel as your guest. Like, mind your own business.
And then it was weird because he was like, don't let them make you pay more than you already did. And we were like, what are you talking about? Like, we never even thought about that. And we're just like, okay. And he was like, yeah, don't. Like, he was like, what can they do? They can do nothing. And then I was like, okay. Like, why would he even bring that up? So whatever, we're checking out. And then we started freaking out because we're like, what if they're going to give us a hard time checking out? Like, we don't know what the hell to expect because, like, all these fucking chismosos are coming at us, telling us our own fucking business, saying, oh, yeah, like, they're going to give you a hard time, blah, blah, blah. And we're just like, what the fuck is going on?
For what? We didn't do anything.
Like, we literally had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Like, we didn't break anything in the room to, like, not get our deposit back.
No. Cass and I were, like, freaking out. We're like, whatever. We'll just do what Edgar said, which is the guy that had originally fixed our tire. And he said, you can't pay. They can't make you pay. Don't pay extra. You already paid. Because we paid the hotel, which was a lot of money. Like, I could have fucking bought, I don't know how many. I could have gone to, like, I don't know how many halls with that fucking money.
We could have gone to, like, 10 Rosses and, like, 10 Diddy's with that money. And we could have came back
and we would still have extra money left.
Yeah.
So we paid a lot of money on this fucking hotel. So we go downstairs. And we're, like, freaking out. Like, bro, we're like, okay, let's act like nothing.
This is checkout time, okay?
This is checkout time.
Wait, but backtrack. Checkout time was at 12 o'clock. And we had checked out way before that. So, we couldn't even they couldn't even accuse us of checking out, of the late checkout because it wasn't even 12 yet. So, we were good on the deposit for not breaking anything, for everything in the hotel being okay. And we were also okay for the time checkout. Because it wasn't even 12 yet. So...
Okay, so we go to check out.
Aquí se pone bueno, guys. Like,
guys, it's like
I literally just want to suck. Oh my, I get so mad.
You get mad.
I get mad just by talking about it.
So,
I'm gonna start crying right now.
We go to check out. We're acting normal, and it's me and Cass
We're
checking
like,
out.
hola.
Because it's 5 of us, like, that actually stayed in the hotel. Like, it's 5 girls. And we all go.
We go to
we're all like,
we're all like, ya nos vamos. We're like, gracias, aquí están las llaves.
Okay, so we're checking out, and then the receptionist girl, like, the whole entire time, she's kind of like, you can tell she's one of those girls that, like, she gets really scared.
Like, nervous.
And she doesn't know what to do. So she didn't know how to bring it up to us. And we're like, okay, we're checking out. And she was like, okay, like, because her boss had told her, like, you need to tell them to pay.
But she didn't know how to tell us.
Like, she was scared of us. But we're just like, and she was like, oh, like, you guys have to pay because you guys had visitors and there's no visitors allowed, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're like, pay. And then they were like, yeah. And then we're like, so what the fuck? Like, we told the guys, because all the securities were there being chismosos. There was like 5 of them just standing behind us watching us. And
like,
then
we were like, they were perverts too.
Yeah, we were like, what the hell? Like, your fucking securities, we paid them. And I literally told her, I was like, if they want to fucking keep the money to themselves, that's on them. That's not our fault. We paid. Like, we're not paying extra. I don't know what you want me to do. And then she was just like, no, well, my boss is saying that you guys have to pay, if not, blah, blah, blah. Like, and we're like, what the fuck? So, like, who do we need to talk to? Because obviously, like, you're not understanding what we're saying. And then she was just like, okay, well, let me call her and see, like, what's happening. So she calls her, and then the lady wants to speak to us.
Guys, like, keep in mind, this is like la mera jefa. Like,
yeah,
she's the owner of the hotel. Like, she's like the main boss.
And she wants to speak to us.
She wants to speak to us,
so,
supposedly.
Me and Cass were like, fuck it, we'll just, like, us two, we'll just go. Because we were getting so irritated. And the security guy was like, oh, like, don't worry. She just probably wants to, like, because he was walking us upstairs. He was like, don't worry, like, she just probably wants to take notes so she can, so this doesn't happen again. So, like, the security guards don't take your money or don't take anyone's money.
Yeah, fucking
so
right.
we were walking in not thinking, like, they were going to press us about something.
No, okay, but first of all, when the receptionist told us that the boss wanted to talk to us, we were like, we were like, okay, pues, like, háblale, dile que venga. And then I guess she's like, no, que ustedes vayan para arriba. And then I was like, why do we have to go? Like, we're your clients. Like, we're your customers. Like, you should come to us. We shouldn't have to go to you. And, like, they were sending us to, like, floor 10. Like, I don't know where the fuck. But, like, me and Carla were like, there's no reason for us to go by ourselves, like, up to a room
with the fucking security guard that we don't even know.
We don't,
like, us walking there, I was literally so
I was scared.
terrified.
I was literally gonna start like vlogging.
Yeah.
I was gonna start vlogging to like if anything happened, like to show you guys like how scary
I
it
was
was.
literally calling like people on the phone, like walking, acting dumb, just in case like something happened. Like I was on the phone with someone because like when we entered the room, it was like a living room, but it was empty.
It was like empty.
Like it was just floor, and we were like, I literally kept telling Cass, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like this is scary. Like,
I thought we were gonna.
And I even told I told the hotel. I mean, I told the security guard. I was like, who the fuck are we even talking to? Like, what the fuck?
It was like a sketchy ass room. Like there was like just couches, but like and there was like big mirrors. Like we were like, what is about to happen to us?
Like guys, it's a really nice hotel. We're don't
get us wrong. Like the nice hotel.
It's not like it was just like a fucking bed.
Motel 6.
Yeah.
No,
like, it was like
beautiful.
luxurious. Like it was nice, but it was just creepy because it was empty. So we get into the office and it's a lady. It's a lady.
Oh.
And me and Cass are just coming in, talking to her. We hadn't said nothing, but we're gonna come in talking to her like normal, just explaining her to the situation, like seeing what's gonna happen because we need to leave. We sit down. Automatically, we just like sit like and she's yelling. You guys, and we were like, "What the fuck? Like, who is this?"
She was going ham.
She was literally like, "You like pointing at us
like that, like
yeah." And I literally was like, "Oh hell,
I was like,
no!"
I was like this, like with my Osuna shirt. I was like,
with my Osuna shirt.
I was like,
no, I had my glasses on, so I was like, "Fuck this!" Like. If this bitch wants to yell at me, she can go ahead and yell at me. I'm gonna pretend like I'm on my phone. I was like, if someone doesn't distract me right now, I'm gonna grab her by her fucking greñas de fucking caballo and drag her ass on the floor. Cause what the fuck? We're your guest.
And she's the main boss and she's yelling at us.
Your fucking guest. How the fuck are you gonna talk to us like that? You don't even know who the fuck we are.
And we weren't even yelling at her, guys.
We literally just entered, sat down, and she was like yelling at us. Guys, like, we're not fucking exaggerating. She was literally like, I felt like I was in the principal's office, and I was just like, I feel so childish right now. Like, who is this?
So
like, who are you of the hotel? Like, what? Who the fuck are we even talking to? Like, oh my god, guys, like, I was so mad. I'm not kidding. I was just on my phone, like,
and I just wish I had some hot Cheetos because I was just looking at her like, I wish I could have just been munching on something. Because like she was just something else, guys. So she was telling us how like we broke the rules,
that there was no visitors,
that there was no visitors allowed, and I had told her we paid your security guards. Like they asked for money, so we thought it was okay.
But the thing is, the security guards took us to the elevator and then took the money. They didn't take the money in the front. So if they like, how the fuck are we supposed to know that there was no cameras there? Like, what the fuck?
So they tricked us.
So they tricked us, and we gave them the money, and
I guess there was no cameras there.
Yeah, so they couldn't see. Obvious fucking Lee.
They're smart, so their hefa can't.
Yeah,
see
like
them.
they obviously do this shit all the fucking time.
So I told the lady, which is her guys. Her name is, what is her name? Olivia.
Olivia Campos.
Olivia Campos. Like
something like that.
If you guys, oh my god, like I'm gonna leave their hotel number down in the description box below with her name. Please cuss her out. Like, that is not okay for her to be robbing people. That's not okay. Like, don't do that. Like, so just call her, ask for Olivia, and cuss her out.
The thing is that we told her we paid your security guards, and she literally
laughed.
She laughed. She's like, "Ha, eso no te lo creo," and I was like,
"Oh no!"
When she said that, me and Cass were like.
When she said
that,
no te la creo.
She was like, "Esa no te la creo," and I was like, I'm about to punch, like, literally poop out of her face.
No, dude, like my hands were in fist already. But like down here, I was like,
I'm not kidding. I was like, getting so mad because like, what the hell?
Who says that?
We are your guests. We paid fucking money to stay here, and you're treating us like that. All of a sudden, like, you're not gonna believe us. Like, what the? Like, that's so stupid.
No, and she said, ¿tienes recibo? She's like, ¿tienes evidencia? Porque no te la creo. Like, yes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be like, oh, at 12:59 we paid. It's Rosarito.
Like we were drunk half of the time. Do you think we're gonna carry a pen and pencil and be like,
oh, who did we pay? What's your security's name? Oh, okay.
They just want to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
But like, why would we make that up? Like, we literally got harassed by security guards there, and she's not believing us, and she laughed at her face. Like, that's not okay.
Like,
that
no.
is not okay. That lady was so unprofessional. Like, she literally looked like Paquita la del Barrio, but like in a skinny version.
Like,
I'm sorry.
Patas.
Yeah, but like, I'm sorry, but like, that lady needs to get karma. That hotel.
No. Yeah. So she tells us, you guys need to pay this amount of money because you broke the rules, and this amount of money per person that you brought every single day. And me and Cass were like,
my
damn.
blood rose and my sugar level went down. Like,
I was literally like shaking. I'm like,
we were like.
She was like, I don't know what you guys want me to do, but either you pay the money or I call the police.
And you guys are all getting arrested.
She's like, and you guys are all gonna get arrested for not paying. She's like, and then when they take you to jail, we're gonna take your car, and you guys need to pay to get out of jail, and you need to pay the hotel still for everything that you broke. So they were charging us $300 for breaking the rule.
$300 for breaking one rule. Supposedly that we broke the rule. That was $300.
When her fucking security guards never said shit. Never said anything. Her security guards saw it with their own fucking eyes. They knew who was staying, who wasn't staying here. And they didn't say nothing. Why? Because they're gonna go tell her and she's gonna get fucking money out of us. That's why. Anyways, $300 for that. We had to pay $600 for all the people that we bought.
Cause it was $50 like a person.
So she charged like the people, and then how many she charged like 2 days. So times 2. So we had to pay $900 in total. How much we paid for the fucking hotel.
So guess what we did? We ended up paying. It was either that or go to jail. Obviously we're not gonna go to jail, guys. So,
especially fucking jail in Rosarito.
Guys, with this story being said, again, it's not clickbait. We're not making up a story just for views or for whatever reason, or to like bash them for no reason. Like, you guys, we want you
they
guys
literally stole from us,
like,
guys.
We want you guys to be safe, and we don't want this situation that happened to us happen to any of you guys. Like, especially the ones that are going to like Baja Beach Fest, or like the ones that are going like planning a Rosarito trip.
Don't go to this hotel.
Don't, like, trust what I'm saying, guys. Don't go here.
Like, even though it's really, really nice, don't go here.
Like, I would honestly, like,
it's not worth it.
Next time we go, we're gonna get Airbnb.
Yeah, next time we go, we're not gonna.
No more hotels. Or like,
hotel
no, not that hotel at least.
No.
Like, we're gonna get Airbnb. Stick to your Airbnb, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna leave all their information in the description box below. I'm also gonna be leaving their phone number. Please, guys, like
we already wrote Yelp reviews.
Write a Yelp review on this hotel. Her name is Olivia Campos. We forgot the other like people's name, but like she's the main boss. If you guys also look at their other reviews, there's other like comments that are sketchy too, like that sounds sketchy too, like that the hotel's like there's no one there, that
they
it's
charge
empty,
you
that
for everything.
They overcharge you for everything.
It sucked this time because we couldn't really do anything about it. Like, when they brought up the police, we were like,
okay,
do we really want to put ourselves in that situation and be like, okay, call the police then? Like, no.
Dude, we're gonna look
imagine?
we're
all walking out like arrested.
we're gonna look like Snooki when she gets arrested.
Yeah.
Guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little story. I hope you guys took some notes, so hopefully none of this happens to you guys, because it is freaking scary. Like, it's so scary, and like we don't want any of this to happen to you guys. If you haven't seen our Rosarito vlog, go ahead and check it out because it's lit. Besides all this drama, we got lit.
Yeah.
Thank you all for the support you guys been showing us.
We appreciate it so much.
Like I'm not kidding. Like, you can't really tell, but like my face is so crusty of how much I've been crying all day. I cried at work today because
at work I was just like,
no, guys, like I literally cried at work.
What's happening?
Because you guys don't understand the love, and like the love we receive, and like we just appreciate it so much.
Besides the fact that we do get hate comments,
we appreciate you guys so much, and those who are very new to our channel, welcome. Please keep watching our videos. Like,
there's a lot to come,
and this
our life is like,
it's crazy but funny. Like, you guys, like,
because we're fucking Mongolas.
Yeah, no, we're funny.
No, like, we're Mongolas.
Guys, like, backtrack. Like, we got a hate comment saying that like we remind you guys of Elsie and Alondra, except that they don't make fun of each other. Like, that they're not rude.
That we're not rude to each other. Guys,
We need
Just to let you know.
We need to make a separate video reacting to our hate comments because
there's so many and it's so funny.
It's funny. Because guys, this is like
guys,
we make fun of each other.
We're our biggest critic is us. Like your little hate comments. We know all our flaws. We know everything. I know I have crusty hair.
I know I'm chunti. I
have a double chin.
I know I have a potato face.
I know I have a freaking body de albóndiga. I know
I'm annoying.
We know we're chunti.
Yeah. I know we're mean to each other, but this is our relationship. Like, we don't get butthurt. That's
like,
the thing.
We get along like sisters. So, like, if she looks crusty, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you look crusty.
Like, go change right now.
Like, go fucking change because I'm not coming out of the house like that.
Or if she smells, I'm like, dude, go take a shower right now.
And I'm like, no. I'm just kidding. No, like, we're really rude to each other, but it's...
But, like, if it doesn't affect you guys, like, don't mention it because if it doesn't affect us, like why? Who cares? You guys, all of our supporters and, like, followers and, like all of you guys that support us, like, if our personality attracts you, like, why are we gonna change? We're not gonna be like, hey guys, welcome back.
That's what I don't like, that people have been like commenting and like talking about our personalities, and I literally tell them, like, this is us. If you're used to your little fake YouTubers, you can go ahead and go watch them. We're not gonna change our personalities just because there's a camera in front of us.
Or we're not gonna
like, that's not gonna happen.
Or we're not gonna mention something to lie to you guys or to this and that. Like, if we're gonna review a product or review like a hotel like we just did right now, we're not gonna say, oh my god guys, you guys should check it out. Like, no, like, we don't want you guys to fall for the lies.
If you guys don't want to watch like honesty, then you guys can go watch your fake YouTubers. That's completely fine. Like, we're okay with that. But just don't put us down for being honest, because that's just how we are. And we just wanted to like put that out there, just so like we don't want people thinking that we're just being mean to each other, because this is my best friend. If something happens to her, like, I'll cry. Like, I want to cry right now. Like, what the heck? No. Like, I love her.
Aww.
I know, I want to cry.
Let us know what you guys want to see next. Please give us ideas, even though we have a lot.
We have a lot of ideas.
Coming soon, guys. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter, I'm going to leave our @names down below. Don't forget to add us because we do follow back. We follow back on anything you guys follow us on. And we're gonna have a giveaway soon.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have a giveaway just because we're really generous people. So like, if we can give you like,
if you want this, like a Starbucks cup that's like 3 days later, we'll give you this.
If you want these crusty tweezers, like, I'll give it to you. Like,
if you want this packet of eyelashes with no eyelashes, like, we'll give it to you. Like, so stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be posting details soon. So like I said, follow us on Instagram. And make sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified when we upload our next video. It's about to be lit. Thank you guys so much for watching us.
We appreciate it.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.